Hey guys, it's BethWe in the Koinonia kitchen. And there was a thought that I had this one day, and I wrote it down. I thought I was hopeless, but I was really powerless. So I'm going to tell you a little story about how I came to understand that. I like to use allegory, parables, metaphors, because they help me understand something from a different approach. Sometimes I can't change my mind, or I can't change my attitude, or I can't even change how I understand something. But if I change my approach, I get it. And so that's why I use a lot of stories and stuff. So here you go. There's an older blue car, and it was traveling down country roads in rural Georgia. And the car suddenly lost power. Okay, the driver was edging over to the side of the road and coming to a complete stop. And he reached for the lever and popped the hood. Circling around to the front of the vehicle, he opened the hood to find a worn-out battery. Miles from help, he reached in his pocket to see if he had a cell signal. Gratefully, there was one bar, and he dialed AAA and asked for help. 40 minutes later, a tow truck arrived with jumper cables, and pretty soon, the guy was on his way again. Why does that help me understand it? Because without power, there is no forward progress for a stranded motorist or for me. It's the same in the world of recovery, where being powerless is often a blessing. Without the restraints that come from being stuck in a bad place, many of us in need would not ask for help. We would push on by ourselves, driving our old cars into the ground. And the old car, I'm talking about our souls, our hearts, our minds, the things that make us who we are. Even the strongest among us come to the end of our might. Self-sufficiency is wonderful and it's celebrated in our culture, but it can be the end of the line for those who come up against overwhelming odds. If people who pride themselves on the intensity of their abilities, this is a great place. Losing power, the loss of potency, that can lead to feelings of hopelessness. And as they feel those feelings, once help arrives, they will realize, I wasn't hopeless. I was powerless. I am not the end all. I need other people. I need a higher power. I need to engage with this world because on my own, I can't do everything. Thankfully, once help arrives, the hopeless ones among us realize that we're not without possibility. We were simply without power. And once power is restored, we can begin to move forward again. So where are you in your life? Are you feeling hopeless? Don't be dismayed. Ask for help. It may come from God. It may come from other people. It may come from somebody you would never expect, or from a surprising circumstance that are clearly out of your control. The things other people call coincidence, sometimes I see God moving through those. The admission of powerlessness is fodder for amazing growth and a bountiful, abundant life. It all starts with 3 little words. I need help. Don't be afraid to say them. I hope you're feeling better because you had a listen. Good Seed Podcast is powered by the BethWe nonprofit ministry based in Vero Beach, Florida. Our goal is to start the uncomfortable conversations that turn complacency into action and despair into hope. Connect, communicate, and thrive with us. Check us out online at BethWe.com.